The Kurukshetra war of Mahabharat wasn't just a battle. It was the war between dharma versus adharma, truth against treachery, righteousness against blind ambition. It all began in the royal halls of Hastinapur, where two royal lineages, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, vied for the same throne. The Pandavas, son of King Pandu, were noble, virtuous, and beloved by the people. The Kauravas, led by Duryodhan, were driven by jealousy and fear. They were afraid that they would lose power to their righteous cousins because people preferred the Pandavas as they were capable in every way. So, what did they do? They invited the Pandavas to the game of dice, manipulated by Shakuni. Yudhishthir, bound by Kshatriya honor, lost everything: his kingdom, his brothers, even his queen Draupadi. And then came the unthinkable. Draupadi, the pride of the Pandavas, were dragged into the royal court. Duryodhan's brother Dushashan tried to disrobe her in front of all elders, Bhishma, Drona, and Kripa, and none of them stood up. But Krishna did silently protect her dignity, endlessly supplying Draupadi her cloth, which began to grow infinite. That moment, the line between dharma and adharma was drawn in blood. As punishment for losing the game of dice, the Pandavas were exiled for 13 years, the last year to be spent incognito. If discovered, the exile would repeat again. But they returned on time, fulfilling their vow. And they came back not as conquerors but as peace seekers. Krishna himself went as their messenger. They didn't demand a kingdom, just 5 villages, one for each brother. But Duryodhan laughed and said he would not give the Pandavas even the land as the size of a needle's tip. Hence, war became inevitable. On the fields of Kurukshetra, 18 Akshauhinis of armies assembled. Families turned into foes, brothers against brothers, gurus against disciples. It was not just a war for the land. It was the Mahayuddha, war to establish dharma over adharma. And it was in this battlefield the Bhagavad Gita was born, which would act as a ray of light showing hope to millions of people even today.